welcome another record breaker, many times record breaker actually, strongman Simon Powerplant from Findon, who last came on this show and did this. Are we all on?
Yep.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, everybody off. Now, Simon's here now. Morning, Simon.
Good morning.
Would you like to explain what was happening at that point?
Well, basically, one of me acts to do is place a piece of ply on top of me and have as many people I can stand on it for 10 seconds. And have to hold,
so that was a bit of a training go, because you were doing your official one that weekend,
yeah.
And so you came in on the show just to test it out.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many people were standing on you.
There was 4.
Was there 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
But on the record was 6, and it weighed in at 85 stone. So we had 6 men on it.
So you're lying flat on the floor,
yeah,
and then you have the plywood on top of you,
yeah,
and then people stand on top of that.
That's right.
And it's got to be for a certain length of time.
10 seconds, yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you went on. So you set that record.
Yeah.
Shortly after being on the show last time, and then you went on to then beat your own record.
Yeah. I went up to 90 stone on the.
Oh, crikey!
So
you don't have to. It's only if someone breaks your record that you have to go back and do it. You'd have to break your own, Simon. Why would you do that?
Well, it just keeps you busy, doesn't it?
It keeps you busy. Now, you have been very busy because obviously it must be a good year. A year ago when you came on the show to say that you were going to be pulling cars. That's when you were kind of making a comeback. So how long ago was that?
No, it was nearly.
Is that
2 years?
Is that 2
2 years
now?
ago.
So that was 2 years ago. You'd obviously been strongman.
Yeah.
Then took a big break out of doing it, and then decided now's the time. Now's the time.
Midlife crisis. Turned 40.
Is that what it is? Yeah, you're probably right, actually. So then you did. Then it all started again, and since that time, I mean, I've got a load of certificates here in front of me. Talk us through some of the things you've done.
There's one record there. I pulled 4 vans, 20 foot, with 1 finger. That was one of my other challenges.
1 finger.
Yeah.
Now, you obviously have. It's not a case of, and don't try this at home. It's not a case of just tying a rope and off you go. You've got special harnesses and stuff, haven't you?
It's a ring pull, like a rock climber's ring pull.
Yeah.
Then a chain attached to that. Then obviously just put my middle finger through it.
And pull.
Yeah.
And how heavy was that you're pulling?
I was 6 ton. So.
It was only 6 ton. It was a doddle, really. Now you have got another record-breaking attempt coming up this weekend, which is what?
It's at Sheffield, and it's for the Bluebell Hospice, which is caters for poorly children, and it's going to be re-breaking one of my records again, which I'm going to be pulling a 10-wheel lorry, which weighs in just around about 13 ton, and I'm just going to pull it one-handed with a piece of chain, 100 foot.
Oh, God. Now, I recall asking you about your diet, which is a big part of this.
Yeah.
And it was mainly whole chickens and about 17 jacket potatoes with each chicken.
Yeah.
Roughly that?
You're not far off that.
Are you still on that diet?
Yeah.
And that works?
Well, yeah, because obviously I've got to keep my weight up on it, because obviously these challenges, you can't start dropping weight.
Yeah, you've got to throw your weight into it, haven't you?
So I'm running about 25.5 stone at the minute. So you have to keep up that sort of weight.
But that on top of your bodybuilding is a big part of it. I mean, how often are you doing that?
I'm still training 3 times a week, obviously on the weights. But I've tweaked it a bit. I'm doing a bit more cardio now, because some of these records need a bit more breathing, the further you go. So I'm tweaking it a bit. Yeah. I'm doing a bit more reps.
So strengthening the heart.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know I've asked you this before, Simon, but why? Why do you do it?
Well, the thing is, if you notice, a lot of things that I do, they're all charity-based. And really, it's down to just making as much money as I can, or I can still do it, for all these great causes.
Which is fantastic, but come on, there's something you're getting out of this as well. Otherwise you wouldn't put your body through it all.
Well, stardom. Big price to pay.
That helps,
No, it's good. I get out of it, I get a buzz out of it because they're helping in one way. And obviously, breaking the records, yeah, because you can say you're the only one in the world that can do these events.
The pressure you must go through, though. I mean, I know what it's like. I mean, I did the Ramathon at the weekend. I wasn't aiming to win it, because that ain't going to happen. I wasn't even thinking I was going to do a very good time. All I was thinking was, I just want to get round it. I'm happy with that. I just want to get round it. And I still felt incredibly nervous at the start line, in the starting pen, waiting. Because I'm thinking, am I going to do this? Am I going to achieve what my own personal goal is? You must go through that and then some every time you do one of these challenges.
Yeah, I mean, it's good because a lot of these challenges, well, nearly all the challenges I don't practice. I just go there on the day, and it gives you probably more of a push to achieve, your goal.
Because you have crowds of people there.
Oh yeah, I mean,
expectantly waiting for it to happen.
When I did Chris Evans' show, Carfest, there was 55,000 people watching me. So not a lot of pressure, but you sort of shut off anyway.
You do. You kind of blinker it out, do you?
Because you're using your mind as much as your body in one way to achieve these things.
So half of the battle is the psychological one, is it?
Yeah, that's took a good year before I even attempted any records to get your mind motivated.
Really? What do you do to get your mind motivated?
It's just, you've got to relax, you've got to, you know what I mean? It takes ages, like a bit of meditation and sort of get yourself ready and prepared.
Because you've got to believe in yourself, haven't you?
Oh yeah, that's one of the things, yeah.
Now, obviously, I mean, good luck for the weekend. You have got a big record that you're attempting to break in July as well, I believe.
Yeah, that's at the 17th of July in Sandyacre at the Bridge Inn pub. And I'll be pulling 2 double-deckers from Skills Coaches. And it's approximately 140 people that's going to be on these buses as well.
So the buses are going to be full?
Yeah, 70 people on a bus. And they're going to be chained side by side, and I'm going to pull them about 100 foot.
2 together?
Yeah.
Using what part?
With my harness.
Right, so your harness around your waist and just giving it full welly.
That's it. So this challenge come up and they says, "Oh, let's do a bus." It says, "Let's do 2, and let's put people on it." So you may as well go for it.
Is this a brand new record?
Yeah.
So no one's ever done this before.
No.
But you'd still have to achieve a certain amount for it to be set as a record, then, would you? Or do you just have to move it the tiniest bit and you've done it?
Well, really, they're about 50 to 100 foot. The challenges are to achieve a record, set a record. Really,
that's the distance you have to go.
Yeah, on any sort of vehicle pull. Apart from the cars, that was 20, but mainly about 50 to 100 foot.
We're going to be finding out all the ins and outs of what's expected for setting a record, breaking a record. Simon, we wish you all the best for this weekend. And I reckon we need to catch up with you before July, see how your training's going. Maybe I could help out in some way.
Yeah, you can get behind and give it a push. Like I said before.
I think that might be cheating. Simon, we'll catch up with you soon, but good luck this weekend. Simon there, who is the strongman, Simon Power Plant from Findon. Well, we'll catch up with Simon before that big record-setting event in July. And we're going to talk to the Guinness World Records in a moment to find out all the ins and outs of how much is involved with knowing, with recording, with witnessing, with making sure you follow the rules and regulations of breaking a world record. I wonder if there's one I could do.